A very interesting bloodline indeed. Prince Charles, I am a descendant of Dracula, plus reptilian correlations. Historical and biblical. When you are descended from the likes of Henry VIII and Queen Victoria, it takes quite something to get you excited about a new addition to your family tree. But when Prince Charles found out he was related to Dracula, or, to give him his actual name, Vlad the Impaler, he was more than a little delighted. Prince Charles discovered the link to the notorious killer, who is said to have covered a hill, near Brasov, with so many impaled men, it looked like a forest, after he made his first trip to Romania in 1998. It is believed that Queen Mary, consort of George V, Charles' great-grandfather, was related to the 15th century slayer, and the Prince of Wales certainly seems delighted by the idea.
And His Royal Highness Prince Charles, who can trace his ancestry back to Romania's dark and distant past.
Quote, the genealogy shows, I am descended from Vlad the Impaler, so I do have a bit of a stake in the country, he said in a 2011 documentary on the Carpathian Mountains.
The genealogy shows that I'm descended from Vlad the Impaler, you see. So I do have a bit of a stake in the country.
As it were.
In fact, it seems the two share blood through Vlad Dracula's father, Vlad the Dracula, according to Nick Gombash's Hungarian genealogy blog. That's not to say Vlad the Older wasn't any less terrible than his son. Vlad II, the Prince of Wallachia, is known to have killed a number of people from a rival princely house, as he tried to consolidate power, and sent Vlad the Younger to be a hostage at the age of 13, which one imagines did little to help father-son relations. Al Fayed's accusations, the British Dracula family, and crocodile wife. This lesson began this morning and culminated with an older interview of Mohammed Al Fayed, father of murdered Dodi Al Fayed, Lady Diana's lover, where he was openly accusing the British royal crown of assassinating his son and Lady Di.
Mohammed Al Fayed has had his long-awaited day in the witness box, as he outlined his beliefs that Diana and Dodi were murdered by MI6 on the orders of Prince Philip. But not just Prince Philip. What about Prince Charles, he was asked. He participated in it, Mr. Al Fayed said, and I am sure he knows what is going to happen, because he would like to get on and marry his Camilla. And this is what happened. They cleared the decks, they finished her, they murder her, and now he is happy. He married his crocodile wife. The royals he described as a Dracula family, and Prince Philip, the recipient of most of his vitriol, a racist and a Nazi.
His frustration made him reveal bits of secrets regarding the origins of the British Blue Bloods. Even though at first it may sound like random mumbling, the British Dracula family and crocodile wife are all reptilian accusations. Allow me to explain. The British Dracula family. Count Dracula was a real person, a Romanian ruler, as I will later explain in detail. He was part of an old secret order, the Order of the Dragon. The dragon is a reptilian variation, especially used in the Asian world. The Asian leaders claimed the throne for having dragon blood, what in Europe is known as blue blood. Also, the home of the reptilian species is shaped like a dragon, and is called the Draco constellation. Count Dracula's father was named Vlad Dracula. Drac means devil in Romanian, and Dracula means the devil. Remember, the devil is a serpent in the Bible, a reptilian figure who deceived mankind. Their royal seal was, of course, a dragon, sometimes shown with a Sumerian god cross, later called Templar cross, on its back. Al Fayed's accusation, crocodile wife, referring to Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, is probably the easiest reptilian connection. Princess Diana herself referred to the British royal family as lizards and literally not human. The popular princess went so far as to publicly refer to the British House of Windsor as lizards and reptiles. "They're not human," she said. Diana grew to believe that the British monarchy, with all its hidden power, were her enemies. In Great Britain, all members of MI5, MI6, British intelligence agencies, members of parliament, and military officers swear an oath of loyalty to the monarchy, not to the United Kingdom. In the UK, the monarchy is a state. By revealing royal family secrets, Diana may have been committing treason. David Icke's book, The Biggest Secret, taped from Christine Fitzgerald, Princess Diana's personal confidant, who then threatened to sue if the transcript of the tape, a tape made in front of witnesses. According to Christine Fitzgerald, this is what Princess Diana told her. The Queen Mother. Now that's a serious piece of wizardry. The Queen Mother is a lot older than people think. To be honest, the royal family hasn't died for a long time, they have just metamorphosized. It's sort of cloning, but in a different way. They take pieces of flesh and rebuild the body from one little bit. Because it's lizard, because it's cold-blooded, it's much easier for them to do Frankenstein shit than it is for us. The different bodies are just different electrical vibrations, and they have got that secret. They've got the secret of the microcurrents. It's so micro, so specific. These radio waves that actually create the bodies. These are the energies I work with when I'm healing. They know the vibration of life, and because they are cold-blooded, they are reptiles. They have no wish to make the earth the perfect harmony it could be, or to heal the earth from the damage that's been done. It's very vampire, worse than vampire. They are not going to come to you with hooked teeth and suck your blood. Fear is their food. They can actually take fear and manifest it into a tangible thing. The key is the vibrational current. At that vibrational current, they can manifest anything from anything. It's like a holographic image. We are all minerals and water vibrating. This is all an illusion we are living in. That's the secret. You know when the monarchy's fallen. It's not the end of it. They will manifest in another form. The reptiles have never been defeated, and this is the closest they have come to it. The reason they are so threatened today is because the earth is in such trouble, and the mental power of people is returning. This is their most frightening time, but this is not going to kill them. There are long centuries before it's over yet. The difference this time is that it'll be more difficult for them, and they are going to have to settle for less, and the Earth people are going to get more. Update 1. In September 2011, the UK police received a letter from the former mother-in-law of an undisclosed SAS sniper, known only as Soldier N, who boasted to his wife that his unit arranged Princess Diana's death. Update 2. Royal author John Morgan believes a squad of Special Forces soldiers, disguised as press photographers, had trailed Princess Diana, and they were first to the stricken car after the smash in a Paris road tunnel, to make sure she did not survive. In another interview, Charles admitted he would be tempted to become Romania's king, if accepted by the people. Later that evening, top-ranking Romanian politicians and journalists said that after Ceausescu's execution in 1989, the secret plan was indeed for the British royal family to take over Romania's crown. Count Dracula and the reptilian correlations. Why were Vlad the Impaler and his father known as devils? Of course, the common people were probably unaware that both Dracula and his father were members of the Order of the Dragon. This order came to the public's attention in 1408, when new members were publicly accepted, but it was probably much older. It is something that I came across at least a couple of times before, but I was unable to fully comprehend at that time. In older times, dragon was actually synonymous to devil, or at least in the old Romanian dialect. In other words, Vlad the Devil also meant Vlad the Dragon, the reptilian. The Romanian Wikipedia articles regarding this subject vary from the English ones. I've read both versions and the English ones are always clean of controversy. For example, in the Romanian article regarding the Order of the Dragon, I found the following statement. It is puzzling why the order chose a dragon as their insignia, knowing that, in the traditional Christian heraldry, it is associated to the malefic powers defeated by Saint George. Puzzling indeed. The evil power in religion is always represented by Satan or the devil. Paintings showing Saint George slaying a dragon, a devil, a reptilian, are displayed in most Christian, and especially Orthodox Christian churches. The Order of the Dragon members were supposed to be protectors of Christianity, just like the Knights Templar, but the insignia of the first ones was a devil, a dragon, a reptilian, while the insignia of the second was an Anunnaki cross. Yes, reptilians again. And I also have biblical evidence to back up my claims. Get ready for this one, I find it to be amazing. The evidence comes from the Apocalypse of St. John the Apostle, 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, who deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth and his angels were cast out with him. 22. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. Pretty amazing, isn't it? And there is one more connection to make here. If news to anyone, the same bloodline family controls the entire planet. Watch video. All US presidents except one related to one King of England. This means that all of them are related to the Windsors, and to Vlad the Reptilian. The same bloodline controls the entire planet, all of them having undiluted, reptilian extraterrestrial DNA. Inside the secret societies, the high-ranking members know the truth. They understand their origins and respect the ancient agenda, mankind's enslavement. Genetic modification, fact or fiction? It's not science fiction, for a superior race to genetically modify a lesser race, to suit their purpose. We are doing this today, with both plants and animals. And because we can combine our DNA with that of different animals, we can create human-animal hybrids. And that's the reason why it's officially forbidden to do it. Understanding that genetic modifications are not science fiction at all, why is it so hard for some people to accept the possibility of extraterrestrial intervention in our DNA, in the past? Especially if so much evidence points in this direction.